You cover up one of your eyes. I'll cut it straight to that. All right, man.
What's up? I'm Chris.
Sometimes when I'm sad, I buy an entire quart of chocolate milk from Sheetz and then proceed to consume said quart of chocolate milk from Sheetz.
Welcome to the Emerald Fennel Fan Club.
Yeah, we just found out who that is.
Yeah, whoever they are, they won an Oscar and they got a cool ass name. They're gonna be in the Barbie movie
Yeah,
or something.
just enjoy the name Emerald Fennel.
Emerald Fennel.
It's got to be like a stage name, right? It's not like
What color?
nobody's actually born with that name.
That's interesting. Let me find out.
But the Barbie trailer dropped yesterday.
Emerald Fennel's real name.
Starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Also, Michael Cera.
Her name's Emerald Fennel. Like her middle name's Lily, but that's
her legal name.
Born Emerald Fennel. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's fucking cool as shit.
That's crazy. I thought it would be like Elton John and his dead name.
Hopefully she's not problematic in any way.
Ooh, that is a good point. You did just say that this is the Emerald Fennel fan club. We don't actually know anything about her.
Yeah, no.
Other than her Oscar win.
Yeah. For a movie that was pretty good, apparently. I didn't see it.
So,
yeah.
Emerald, please don't be problematic.
Yeah, just kind of put a sock in it for like at least 2 or 3 years, and then we could, claim ignorance at that point. We can claim ignorance now, but I feel like people would be just like.
I was gonna say I feel pretty ignorant at the moment. Actually.
Yeah, I'm ignorant.
Ignorant. Yeah.
In the words of Lil Pump.
Lil Pump.
Like a lighter, bitch, we ignorant.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Does remind me of classic archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ignite. They were knights. They were flaming knights. Ignites.
Iguana.
Alexa, activate Iguana.
Gets me every fucking time, man.
I don't think the mic picked it up. I don't think it was loud enough.
Hey,
It was just a bunch of weird sound effects. It doesn't mean anything.
Like, it sounded like the Space Cadet pinball.
Sure.
Windows XP.
Sure.
Yeah.
God,
Sure.
I remember playing pinball on Windows XP.
Dude,
and
that shit was
Solitaire.
fun. Yeah, Solitaire was pretty good.
Solitaire was a good time.
Yeah.
But maybe that's because I was lonely.
Lonely. Oh, what a lonely boy.
We went in two different songs.
Yeah, did Andrew Gold. Yeah.
I
Born on a summer day, 1965.
I was not born in 1965. Or for that matter, on a summer day.
Yeah, you and I were born in the same month. Not the same year, though.
Not the same year.
Yeah, no. It'd be weird if we were born in the same year.
It would be weird.
Yeah. Do we make out now, or?
I think that's after we stopped
Oh,
recording.
okay.
Alex and I were born in the same month, in the same year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's 1 day younger than me.
You're
I am his elder.
brothers.
Brothers.
Sorry,
I
this
got the,
bothers anyone. There's something on my
The
mic.
Ninja G Fuel. Bought it at Walmart.
Ninja.
Good old.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
I forgot his name.
Tyler Blevins.
Blevins?
Blevins.
Blevins. He made that up. That's not his real name. Nobody's born with the name Blevins.
All right, look it up. And find out.
Sorry.
This is what we do here.
Bits are never funnier when you.
What is
repeat
Tyler Blevins' real name?
them. Yeah, it's Tyler Blevins probably.
Richard Tyler Blevins.
What?
Right. Richard.
Hey,
Dick.
Don't dead name him.
Dick. His name's Dick.
I don't know why that's my new favorite thing, just to refer to like famous people's like actual names.
Yeah,
as their dead names.
their government name,
Their government name.
as they say in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, big news out of esports.
Yo, Tim the Tatman's real name is Timothy John Batar.
Batar?
Batar, B-E-T-A-R. Or Beater?
Probably better.
Oh, that's spelled, but fair. Dr. Disrespect's real name is Herschel Beam the Fourth.
That is the best name.
Yeah, like. Anyway, what were we saying?
Big news out of esports. Esports icon Snoop Dogg has stepped away.
Oh, not the esports news I thought you were going to say, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, as you know, Snoop Dogg is a big part of FaZe Clan. Not anymore. No longer.
Yeah, I knew that. That was known.
Oh, you just wrote down CLG? Yeah, that's another big thing. They're
Yeah.
folding entirely.
Except
League of Legends.
Yeah.
Because that's the most profitable esport at the moment. Really, no esport is necessarily profitable
anymore.
Well, really, they never kind of were, honestly.
They could have been.
They could have been.
Yeah.
But they weren't really.
I've never seen anybody fumble I've seen so many fumble the bag so hard.
Yeah.
Like lucrative business, and just fucking be like.
Here's the craziest thing that I learned today. TSM is considering dropping their. They've dropped several projects already.
Yeah.
But they're considering selling their LCS slot, which is the league.
Really.
Which would be huge, because TSM has been in the LCS, has been in professional League of Legends from the get-go. They're like the classic league team. All the league boomers are big TSM fans. People who've been playing since season 2 or 3 are obsessed with TSM. Yeah. TSM is a huge part of the league sphere. So if they drop out, that's might as well be done.
Kind of toast, yeah.
Because people are going to lose any faith they have left in the LCS.
Well, I mean, I've already lost every bit of faith that I had in the Smash Brothers community, so.
Oh, yeah, that was the worst thing about the CLG thing, is I heard that they had literally just signed 2 more Melee players.
Yeah, from Panda, who folded. Yep.
Well, I guess that just means it's time for the rise of unfunny esports.
And not just 2 more Melee players. We're talking, 2 top 5 in the world currently Melee players.
I didn't see specifics.
Yeah, good old IBW.
All I know is
Cody
that C9
Schwab.
Mango is 11.
Yeah.
C9 hasn't folded yet.
Nope.
Our precious boys in blues are still kicking it. For now.
The boys in blue of Chelsea. That's a nod for you, Dad. I know you don't really watch this, but hey.
I mean, your mom could tell him, and then he'll watch it or something.
Yeah,
Then he'll leave some kind of comment that says something like teetering on stupid, but not stupid.
It's incredibly reductive. Apologize to my father.
I just said it wouldn't be stupid.
Yeah, but you said teetering.
Teetering, yeah.
You either go full Monty or you don't fucking go around. This wishy-washy half-ass shit. Either call my dad an idiot.
Your dad's not an idiot.
Yeah.
You're more of an idiot than your dad.
That's true. He gave all those idiot jeans to me. And I don't even wear jeans.
I'm wearing jeans.
Good for you.
Thank you.
No one asked.
I
So
feel
sorry.
like the roles are usually reversed.
I'm so sorry. They are usually, yeah.
Um.
Hmm.
So we.
The royal we or
No, literally we.
literally we.
We're gonna go to Otakon
Oda
and maybe even Anime NYC,
anime.
but we have decided against it. Very sad news out of the Unfunny verse.
Yes.
Um,
It just doesn't make sense for our current climate right now.
what do you mean?
Oh, it doesn't make sense for our current climate.
Oh, going to those things?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's just a financial thing.
Yeah.
Next year, though. We'll go to something next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, whenever you can't think of necessarily like a reason or the actual reason and stuff like that, you're supposed to be just say a bunch of bullshit essentially, but like it sounds like it's something. So like, ask me how my stock portfolio is.
You don't have a stock portfolio.
Right, but ask me how it is.
How's your stock portfolio?
I don't know. It's kind of up and down. Diversifying my income right now. None of that meant anything, but it sounds like it did.
You don't have a stock portfolio.
Thanks, Ian.
I wonder how my stock portfolio is doing.
You don't have a.
I do, though.
I could say
checking it
something about your
live.
stock portfolio, but I won't.
I'm up almost $12.
Ooh.
30%.
Yeah.
Genworth Financial coming in clutch with the 36% gains.
Hey, those investments really be paying off.
I got all of these for free. I didn't pay for any of them.
Hey, those free investments really be paying off.
Yeah. Anyways, you were going to make fun of me for something?
No, I wasn't.
You sure?
I mean, yeah. I know you don't like hearing about it.
What?
It's your biggest failure in life.
What?
The Dogecoin situation.
Is that really my biggest failure in life? I actually
You
made...
did sell really low.
I made hundreds of dollars still.
Comparatively. You could have made thousands.
I could have made thousands, but I'm glad I sold when I did.
That's fair.
Because, what would have happened if I had waited? I would have
You would have sold it
convinced
for more.
myself... No, I would have convinced myself that it's going to go over $1 and I should wait for that. And then I would have lost money. Because here's the thing about the Dogecoin thing, folks. For clarification.
Welcome to Crypto Corner with Ian.
No, I don't really mess with crypto.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's
It's a funny bit because you don't know
that's
what you're talking
David's
about.
whole thing.
Yeah, you old David.
Good old David.
Oh, that reminds
You
me
remember
of the
him
photo
from
I was gonna
episode
show you.
whatever. Because he doesn't like it when I call him Dave, right?
Well, I just call him Dave.
Yeah, but like he doesn't actually like it though, right?
I don't know. I think his real name's like Mike or something.
No, I'm just confused.
Well, I don't know. He's probably gonna comment on this video and be just like, "You guys are idiots," and I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah,
I am an idiot. That's 100% true.
yeah, that's true." But
What's going on?
before you get into the crypto, I'd like to show you Dave's wine collection that he has now.
Like, while we're recording, you're
Yeah.
gonna show it to me?
Uh-huh.
You want to put him on blast for everybody to hear? I already don't like it.
I knew Ian would have something to
Rapidan
say.
River Rock Bridge. Okay, so I'll give you that the Rock Bridge and the Rapidan River are like locally made.
Mhm.
So even though I'm not huge on the Jeremiah's like sweet red or the
Right.
Red River Peach, those are fine enough.
Fine.
But the Barefoot Fruit Scotto and the Stella Rosa, are you kidding me? Come here. No, come here. No,
Come here.
yes, come here. Come on.
You listen
Come here.
here.
No, shut up. Come here. Come here. Get real close. Grow up. Grow up. You're not 21 years old. Grow up.
You heard it here first, folks. I was talking. You know what's funny about that? Moving on. I knew it would get a reaction, which is why I showed him on the podcast. But I was like, I didn't know it was gonna be cowardly.
Fetch my 2014 Bordeaux.
Okay.
No. No. Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. This is wine, sir. This Arthur's Castillon Côte de Bordeaux, 2014. Okay? This is vino.
It's Arthur's Castillon bubbles.
Côte de Bordeaux.
Côte.
Côte. Côte de Bordeaux. Arthos.
So where in France does this puppy come from?
Bordeaux.
I know what type of wine it is.
Bordeaux.
Oh, it's a place in France?
Bordeaux.
Would you like a lollipop? Would I?
Would you?
Would I? Would
Bordeaux
you?
is a place in
Bordeaux.
France.
I see.
Old world wines are typically named after the places they're from instead of the grapes that they're made of.
I see.
So most Bordeaux's, like such as this beast here, are primarily Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. They're a blend of the two.
I see.
Sometimes some filler grapes like Cabernet Franc and a little Malbec, but usually just those first two.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why we don't see any.
This specimen comes from the right bank of Bordeaux, so the right side of the river,
Right bank.
wherein they primarily grow Merlot. So it's mostly Merlot.
Merlot. Merhai?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, time for the criminal segment of the podcast.
Criminal.
Known criminal Donald J. Trump has been sentenced to 136 years in prison.
Nobody cares.
I care. It's cool as shit.
I mean, that's fair.
It's almost like if you do something bad, you get punished for it.
Yeah. But
Get fucked.
I did see a thing that, like, apparently, like China and Russia are making a lot of deals between themselves and with, like, a couple of Middle Eastern nations.
Yeah.
And it may or may not be sending the American banking system down the flusher. And so the media is just trying to distract us with Donald Trump. I don't know. That seems like it could be a conspiracy theory.
There's always media distractions for other stuff. Like when Columbine happened, that was the most bombs that the United States has dropped on foreign countries in one day.
Oh.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I did.
Good to know.
It is.
I don't know. I don't know all the details. Something tells me I don't want to know all the details.
Or like when we bombed a migrant worker factory on the day of 9/11.
Like on American soil?
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
In Afghanistan. But there was no bad people in it.
Sure, but they were also no Americans.
Fair.
God bless America.
Yeah. Yeah, there was just a random factory that blew up, and people were just like, what has happened here? And it's like 9/11 happened. Okay? Stay in your fucking lane. Do you see this? This is crazy. My son was in it. Yeah, your son.
You need to calm down. We said we weren't going to get political on this.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not getting political. I'm just laughing at someone else's misfortune, which I do quite often.
You do that.
Regardless of who it is. So, haha, hee, hoo, hoo.
Did you know Dan Aykroyd has autism?
I didn't, but I do. Makes sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me at all.
At all?
At all. I'm not surprised.
Not at all.
No, not at all. No surprises here.
It's Autism Awareness
No
Month.
alarms and no surprises.
So we've got a poster in the break room, and it's got several notable people with autism. And one of the pictures is of Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, okay.
Another one is, of course, a Muppet. There's a Muppet with autism now. Sesame Street. I don't know. Are those two things the same thing? Separate things? Sesame Street and Muppets. Are they the same program? I don't know.
Did you ever see Follow That Bird?
What?
It's a Muppet movie.
No.
Big Bird.
I have seen Muppet Christmas Carol.
Ooh.
And Muppet Treasure Island.
Well, everybody's seen Muppet Treasure Island. That's like asking somebody if they've seen Star Trek V with the whales. Everybody's seen that one.
Yeah, everybody's seen that one.
How come everybody's just seen like the random like third or fourth or fifth entry in like a series? Like I know nobody that has seen the original Underworld except for like
Underworld?
Yeah, with Kate Beckinsale.
I don't recognize the name.
It's where she's like going against like vampires and shit. But
Oh, wait,
everybody's seen Rise of the
no.
Lycans.
She's. I was about to say, isn't she like killing werewolves or something?
Yeah.
Or am I am I falling under the same thing where I've seen Rise of the Lycans?
You've seen Rise of the Lycans.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it was werewolves, Christian.
Yeah. I was about to say, I'm just like, nobody's seen Underworld, but everybody's been just like, Underworld 3, Rise of the Lycans. Whoa.
It was the third one?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Because I think there was like Underworld Bloodline or something.
Femcroc?
Femcroc?
It's a woman cosplaying as Crocodile.
Ah. From?
And I thought it would be funny if I said Femcroc because it sounds like Femcock.
Good old Gog.
What do you mean from? It's the only thing I ever talk about. One Piece is to me what Twin Peaks is to you.
And there's a peak in One Piece.
Whiskey Peak is one of the arcs.
I guarantee
Whiskey
you
Peak is
there's
very
probably a Twin Peaks reference in One Piece somewhere. I'd be willing to bet.
I wouldn't.
How much you want to bet?
Chaos Predator.
Isn't the one that's broken?
Yeah, the gate on the back won't stay closed.
Great gift.
It's not a gift, it's a wager.
Yeah, but I'm gonna win, so like, I don't make it good. That's I'm sorry. Oh Jesus.
Let's see, Twin Peaks.
Oh, just looking up. Yeah.
Yeah, Twin Peaks reference.
Oh, while you're doing that, I'm gonna talk about something else.
Yeah?
Yeah. The WWE was bought and is now going to merge with the UFC. You know, the Ultimate Fighting Championship? Yeah. Also, Vince McMahon's back in charge, so, gross.
So I tried to look up Twin Peaks references in One Piece.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of links to like 10 best Twin Peaks references in other media.
Yeah.
And like the only thing One Piece related that's popped up is apparently there's I mean, I guess I did know that, but there's a place called Twin Cape in One Piece, but I don't think that's a reference. And then also Whiskey Peak shows up, but I also don't think that's a reference.
That's fair. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably something. There's also probably an Abdullah the Butcher reference in there.
Who?
Abdullah the Butcher was a wrestler back in the day. He wrestled over in Japan a lot, and he's like really big over there. He's like a really big, kind of fat, black guy. Okay, but you can recognize him because he has 3 scars on his head. Oh.
Okay, so I found a website that has like supposedly compiled Twin Peaks references.
Okay.
Like the very first one they list in this like article is Wayward Pines.
Right.
Because it does look like a blatant reference.
I mean, it's literally M. Night Shyamalan's
So, but they have
Twin Peaks.
they have a folder for anime and manga, and there are 3 noted anime and manga references to Twin Peaks.
Okay.
Volume 4 of Monster features a dancing dwarf in a colorful suit called the Baby. Soul Eater has a recurring character called the Little Ogre, who takes up residence in Soul's heart in the image of the Black Lodge. Yeah, I was actually going to tell you about that because I was rereading Soul Eater recently. I was just like, oh, this is clearly...
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that.
With the chevron floor and things in
yeah, and he comes in like doing weird dance moves. Yeah. But the one that I was like, is in JoJo's. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond is Unbreakable, so part 4.
Okay, this makes sense.
The part's starter villain, Angelo, is named after the composer of Twin Peaks, Angelo Badalamenti.
That's fucking awesome shit.
But yeah, Angelo Katagiri.
That's so cool. Rest in peace, he died last year.
Well, Angelo in JoJo's doesn't really die. He gets turned into a rock. And so it's just his like pained face on the side of a rock, and then it just becomes a gag for the rest of part 4. Every time they pass by the Angelo rock, they go, "Yo, Angelo."
That's a Twin Peaks reference too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened to Josie? I can't wait till you get to that part.
She
It's
turned
one of the
into a rock?
No. She's turned into something else.
Not a rock?
No, not a rock.
But does she become a gag?
Not necessarily, no.
Do the main characters...
Her pain face is in, like, a thing, though, now, though.
But do the main characters pass by every day and go, yo, Josie?
No. I'll just tell you because it's not really consequential and it doesn't make any fucking sense. Because
It's one of the many season 2 things.
It's one of the many season 2 things that's just kind of in there and stuff like that. Just this is Twin Peaks spoilers. I'm going to be talking about something that is going to spoil part of Twin Peaks seasons 1 and stuff like that. So if you would like to skip these Twin Peaks spoilers, go to the time thing right here on screen and stuff like that. We'll just, I know. I'll do most of the work when it comes to that. And I'm doing most of the work now. Let me see what time we got going here. Okay, very good. So, we're giving you plenty of time. So when Josie's obviously up to no good. You know what I mean? Shit's gone wrong. So like
He's going back to China.
Her handler of sorts is a man named Deckard. Okay, his actor died recently as well, actually.
Yeah, Twin Peaks actors are not long for this world.
No, dude, fucking
It's for Kyle MacLachlan, I guess. McLaughlin.
Albert, the guy who plays Albert and stuff like that. A month after they filmed the Return season and stuff like that, like wrapped filming and stuff like that, he passed away.
Yeah, note to self: if I'm ever offered a gig on the Twin Peaks set, turn that down.
He lived till he was like 60 or 70. Most all of them did.
That's
you know
not
what I mean?
that old, dude.
I don't know. Seems old to me. 50 seems old.
I'm shooting 80 or 90. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Well, I don't really plan on dying at any age. Actually, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't really plan on dying.
I'm gonna be like 150.
Does
by the time
anyone?
I kick the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways, go on. Josie's up to no good.
Yeah. So it's essentially just like face consequences over here for her actions, or which is probably going to result in many years of jail time and or just being sentenced to death, or going over there and having Deckard deal with her, because she's also like tried to slight him of all of his money, as well as the fucking Ghostwood deal. So like pretty much she's dead either way. And then there's a spot where like there's just like a lot of like emotion and like so I've discussed to you before the garmonbosia, you know what I mean? The pain and suffering. So I guess this kind of makes sense in that I guess Bob is like feeding off of like the pain and suffering of Josie in this moment. But I don't know why she has to be fucking transformed into a little, drawer knob now.
Drawer knob?
Yeah, there's a knob on one of the drawers in the Great Northern in the room that she was in and shit like that. And fucking she just gets put in there and she's like, and then it freezes like that. And in the Return season, you hear like a noise in the Great Northern occasionally if you stand in a certain spot. And I'm just like, is that Josie? Is she just like screaming eternally from like hell, I guess? I don't know. But the moment that happens, Bob appears on the bed with the dancing, little man and stuff like that. And
that's a good way to put it.
And he just like looks almost directly into the camera, and he's just like, "What happened to Josie?" And he just fucking fades into nothing. It's like, cool beans, yeah.
Yo, Angelo.
And 27. All right. Spoilers up. It's time for the fucking. Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, time to continue the podcast.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
So is that necessarily a Twin Peaks reference? I don't know, but like it sounds
fantastic.
like it. He's trying to put my pants. I got shit now in my fucking crevice.
So I guess Araki is a big Twin Peaks guy.
I know him and Sam Raimi are cool. There's a picture of them in the 80s.
You did say Twin Peaks was like surprisingly popular in Japan.
It's like,
it is the brand of weird that you would expect Japanese people to like, I guess.
Oh yeah, like almost anything David Lynch is like really fucking big over there. Did I show you the Georgia Coffee commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
strange.
Really huge. That and Cheap Trick the band.
Well, there's definitely a Cheap Trick in JoJo's.
Yeah, Cheap Trick is like the Beatles.
But
of Japan.
Araki is like huge on Western music anyway.
That's fair, but like
That's a big part of JoJo's.
Cheap Trick is barely Western music to Japan. Like it is like, well, it is, but you know what I mean. Like they're comparatively to over here. Like over here, you probably heard like how many Cheap Trick songs?
3 or 4.
Yeah,
Maybe more. I
like
don't know.
over there, you'd
I
be
probably
like,
have heard more than I would like immediately recognize.
yeah. Imagine how like popular the Beatles are over here, but just over there. Like
So
I
just
can't stress
overdone
you
and
enough.
annoying.
Kinda.
Because honestly, I find the Beatles a little overdone and annoying.
That's fair. I don't know. They got some gems.
8 days a week.
That's the song you chose.
Yeah, that's one that comes to my head every time.
Not Eleanor Rigby.
Well, that's a good song.
Yeah.
8 days a week is overplayed and overdone,
Yeah.
and
I don't know. I'm just like, I guess I'm just like, why focus on the bad? I
I don't know, because I'm a pessimist.
Fair enough.
What do you want from me?
I mean, I like to get pissed on too. That was a joke.
What?
Huh?
What?
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 Hmm?
What?
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 Anyway, the official like trailer for the Barbie movie came out yesterday.
Didn't we talk about this already?
We did not. I mentioned that there was a
I'm
Barbie thing.
pretty sure I talked about it earlier. But the Barbie trailer dropped yesterday.
Emerald Fennell's real name.
Starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Also, Michael Cera.
No.
Pretty sure I explicitly said something about Michael Cera.
No. Not
Are
on the
you
podcast.
sure? Because
I'm
I'm pretty
dead
sure I looked at this camera and said, poopcock.
I mean, good at tape.
I'll prove you wrong.
Anyway.
Later, it's fine.
Yeah, so, anyway, new Barbie trailer came out. You
can brush my hair
excited to see?
and push me- I'm pretty sure I got the lyrics wrong.
You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
Undress me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what this movie's going to be like, honestly.
Yeah. It's almost got like a Big Lebowski kind of vibe.
Well,
Where, like, it's about nothing.
maybe. I don't know. I don't really expect all that.
I mean, fair enough. I don't know. It definitely seems like care was put into it, whatever
There's
it
a
is.
race war on the beach.
It's not a... It's not a race war. It's a beach off. Ken was going to beach off that guy.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be...
Nobody's beaching
If
off
I was
anyone.
seriously injured right now, I would so beat you off.
Very good joke. Very good joke. Solid.
Nobody's beaching anybody off.
Nobody's beaching anybody off. Nobody's going to beach anybody off.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Ken. Hi, Ken. Hi, Ken. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Ken. Yeah. John Cena's in it.
He's not in the trailer. From
He's
what I
not.
saw.
He's not.
But that could be because, you know, you can't see him anyway.
Yeah. That'd be so funny if, like, it was like a Deadpool 2 thing where, like, the invisible guy
Man.
you see, and it's like Brad Pitt for a second. You're like, whoa, hey.
Ah,
It's just John Cena was there the whole time, and, like, you only see him, like, at the end when he gets out of the water and, like, is kind of glistening off of his invisible body. And you're like, oh. Hi, John.
oh, I forgot to show you the review of D&D before we did this. Oh, well.
Oh.
We watched the D&D movie the other day.
We did.
Good movie.
The new one.
Yeah,
the
he
new
tried
one.
to get me to watch the old one as well, and I refused.
I watched the old one the other night.
Why?
I wanted to see it again. See if it's like just bad, or if it gets the funny bad award and
Does
stuff
it
like
get
that.
the funny bad award?
It does get the funny bad award in my
Okay.
mind. Yeah,
All right, Dungeons and Dragons, funny bad.
funny bad. Every single funny bad film that I have watched gets put into the half-star slot on my Letterboxd account and stuff like that. Just half of 1 star is what they get. But yeah.
The Room, Dungeons and Dragons,
Driven.
the B movie.
No, B movie's just good. That gets a
Is
3.
it?
That gets a 3 out of 5.
3 is as high as I would allow you to go.
That's fair.
That movie's disturbing.
Because I gave The Amazing Spider-Man 1 a 2.5 out of 5, and I think the B movie is way better than that.
That's fair. Because The Amazing Spider-Man is not good.
No. But the Amazing Spider-Man is way better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I didn't even watch the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Good. Do you want Paul Giamatti as the rhinoceros, and he only shows up for 3 scenes, and he talks like this? I'll get you, Spider.
That's what I'm afraid they're going to do with Bebop in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
It's kind of right there. I don't know. Seth Rogen's in charge.
If
I
they
feel like
mess
he's not
up
gonna...
Bebop, I'm gonna riot.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it. I love Bebop.
Bebop. Have you seen what Vince McMahon looks like now?
I guess not.
Like, do you have like an image of Vince McMahon in your head?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Gray suit, walking like this down the.
Yeah. The genetic jackhammer himself.
Yeah. I know.
He is
good old Vincey.
He looks like Walt Disney now.
Walt Disney's dead.
Yeah. Kind of like how I wish Vince was.
May he rest in turmoil. Oh, he dyed his hair.
What is that exactly?
Hitler?
Yeah, kind of. It was me, Austin. I don't know any
Why
German.
did he dye his hair?
Huh? I don't know. Oh, because I guess he was feeling self-conscious about being old as fuck.
I don't know. I thought the gray was good on him.
Yeah, I thought so too. He's had it for like years.
Yeah, no, he was like normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that he dyed his hair.
He like gracefully aged until he decided that he wasn't going to anymore.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Hey, try to touch women that you don't know inappropriately next time, hey?
What?
Huh?
What?
Oh, he just touches women.
Unfortunately, many rich men do.
Yeah.
Well, many poor men do.
These are the signs.
Rich men get away with it more.
If you happen to see something, say something. Call 1-800-555-62. It's 1-800-555-62. We are here for you.
Part of that was good advice. See something, say something.
Yeah.
The rest of it was a phony made-up
Well,
number.
that's not for that necessarily. I just kind of reappropriated it. It's for like bomb detection. Like if you
Oh.
Yeah. Like that's like a real saying that was just employed by the government. We love you, government.
You're telling people to phone in bomb threats for molestations.
No. Although I feel like people would care about him more if they did, now that I think about it.
Phoning in molestations?
No, yeah, because you'd be just like, I got molested by my coworker, and then they'll be like, yeah, sure, we'll do something about that, you know? But then they just kind of brush it off because, like, I don't know, people are assholes.
Well, that's true.
But then if you just, like, say afterwards, and he's got a bomb, then they're going to be like,
oh, you meant lie.
well, yeah. And then you could just be like, oh, I kind of thought he had a bomb, but it was really just a cell phone.
There was a mysterious bulge in his pocket.
yeah, there was. He had a mysterious bulge.
Thought it was a pipe bomb.
We thought there was a CM Punk pipe bomb promo in there.
It's a pipe bomb. Yay!
Woo! You see the guy that got arrested because he like texted his friend when he was inside like a gas station bathroom, and he said, "I'm gonna blow up this toilet," and
he
then
got
like
arrested for that?
well, yeah, because like the SWAT like somehow found out or something like that, and like they like opened the door of the bathroom, and he's like, "Sir, move away from the toilet." He's like, "Can I wipe first?" Like he got it on video and shit like that. Like there's like 30 guys with like shields and shit, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Is this staged?" Because like it didn't seem like necessarily staged.
It's like that classic Vine of the guy who's just like walking like,
yeah,
like, you're gonna get in trouble. Stop! And then there's like all those cops.
Yeah. Stop! Oh my god.
I did find out after the fact. Apparently, it was because the way he's walking usually implies you have a gun in your pants.
Oh, like, so I found out like the backstory of that Vine.
Oh, good. Give me the backstory.
So the video of him getting arrested is a different guy.
Oh.
But the guy in the video that's just like walking around weird and shit like that, he dressed up like that so that way they could stitch it to the end of the
Okay,
and be
that
like,
makes
that's
so
why he
much
got
more
arrested.
sense. That makes so much more sense.
Zach, stop. Zach, you're gonna get in trouble. Zach.
Okay, I'm glad I know that now.
Uh-huh.
Honka honka burn in love.
Honka honka bucket bucket.
So that reminds me. So I was doing my Duolingo streak yesterday, right?
You were.
And I just decided, like, screw it, I'll just add another language. They have Hawaiian.
Another one.
Another one.
Like-
So I did a
like-
lesson in Hawaiian yesterday.
Like current Hawaiian?
What do you mean by that?
Like, because they just kind of speak English over there now, like with like a few choice words that are Hawaiian.
There is a Hawaiian language.
Right, but is it still like...
Among natives, when they don't want white people to know what they're saying, yeah.
Fair enough.
It's like when the Irish speak Irish to each other, just so the British don't understand what they're saying.
You mean Gaelic?
No, I mean Irish. Gaelic is a language family. Technically speaking, the Irish language, the endonym for Irish
Turn
is...
this language house into a language home.
No, shut the fuck.
My language
Shut
family.
up. Shut up. You almost
Yeah,
made me
sorry.
say a bad word.
You're gonna call me a hop knocker?
The endonym for Irish. Do you know
Yes.
what an endonym and an exonym are?
So I'm assuming an endonym is the end of the word.
No, endonym is what the language refers to itself as. So the endonym for English is English. We call it English.
Oh, I see. So like in Spanish, it'd be español.
Well, that is the endonym for Spanish, yes.
Yeah.
The
That's all right.
exonym is Spanish. The English exonym for Spanish is Spanish.
I see.
The Spanish endonym is Español.
Español.
So, the English exonym for Irish is Irish.
Mm-hmm.
The Irish endonym is Gaelic, not Gaelic.
Gaelic.
There's a big difference between saying Gaelic and Gaelic.
It's like saying garlic without your tongue.
No,
Gaelic.
no, you're just saying it wrong.
I
I'm just saying though, it's not Gaelic.
said it right.
Gaelic is not the right word.
Okay. Is it spelled like Gaelic?
No,
Does
it's
it
spelled like Gaelic.
Does it look like it's spelled like Gaelic?
Maybe to you.
It's Gaelic.
I'm going to actually punch you one of these days. I'm still mostly joking, but like every day, it's like a few more percentage points towards the probability.
Punch me in the arm. Don't
I'm not
punch
going
me
to punch
too
you.
hard.
I'm not going to punch you
What?
because
I'm begging for
I'm
it.
very powerful.
I know, but like, don't give me a full punch. Like, it's you gotta fucking pull it, don't you? Like, you didn't meter your expectation. You have to fucking wisecrack me. I don't deserve that.
You don't deserve anything. It's fine.
Well, I deserve a lot. No, I'm just- That's so
I meant
fucking-
like you don't deserve to be punched at all.
That's fair.
Like you're fine. It was a
Well,
joke mostly.
Yeah. Sometimes I punch myself.
Anyways, just
so I
call
can
it
still
Irish,
feel.
okay? Just call it Irish. Do it. Just say it. Just say it.
I could say something that would make you punch me. The Celtic family of languages.
All right. So, anyways, I taught him a lesson.
At least it was my bad eye. Yeah. Yeah.
Take your hand.
I'll never get on a late night plane this way.
What?
They're called red eyes.
But what's the joke?
Huh?
I get that they're called red eyes, but what's the joke?
I don't know. My eyes red now.
It's not red.
It will be. Huh?
No.
Is it proportionately red? Ah, my eye hurts now.
I didn't
shouldn't have
even
rubbed it
actually
that hard.
hit you. What did you just do?
Huh? I just kind of rubbed it so the blood would pop up to the surface, like how you do.
Is that how you do?
I mean, that's what I do.
Mm.
Sometimes I'll just do it on my arm. I'll just go like, and then like it'll.
That sounded pretty sus.
Yeah. So if you ever see me anywhere and you hear that noise, that's what's happening.
Not the other thing.
Yeah. No. I don't even know what the other thing is.
You sure?
I mean, you could tell me if you wanted to.
Nah, I'd rather not. So, anyways, I was taking a Hawaiian lesson yesterday.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot how
really
we got
funny.
back on this. Yeah.
It was really funny
Uh-huh.
because, like, God, sorry. It was just like asking how to say "eat," right? And, like towards the end of the lesson, it was one of the last questions.
Yeah.
Which I already forgot. Don't even ask me. I don't. Oh, actually, I do remember. It's I But either way,
I'm ahead
so
of-
that was obviously one of the answers you could select. But one of the answers you could select was for some reason Samwise Gamgee. Just the whole name, just Samwise Gamgee, and I was like, huh. I didn't know.
Is it
that
because they
was-
filmed part of it in Hawaii?
Did they?
No, they filmed it in New Zealand.
I
What's the
I thought
difference?
the entire thing was New Zealand.
Yeah, what's the difference though?
It was
It's kind of an island nation, huh?
a pretty big geographical difference between the two of those.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park was filmed in Hawaii.
Was it?
Yes,
That makes sense.
it does.
Tropical island. That's kind of like the point.
I don't know where Jurassic Park 3 was filmed.
Probably the same place.
Maybe.
Because it's supposed to be the same island.
Yeah.
Actually, Jurassic Park 3 might be a different island.
I don't know.
Jurassic Park 2 is definitely a different island.
Is it?
Yes.
You're talking to a person who hasn't seen any of them other than 3. So.
Okay.
And I've seen clips of 1, and I know what happens in 1, but I don't know
Um,
anything about 2, other than there's
2's
a
a good movie.
Tyrannosaurus Rex in L.A.
Yes, because they're trying to open up a zoo. Also, I don't think it's LA. I think it's somewhere in Florida.
I thought it was L.A.
No, because they take a ship straight to there, and presumably the Jurassic Park islands are near Costa Rica.
Interesting.
So somewhere in Florida would make much more sense. I just don't remember all the details.
Oh, that's fair. I thought that I kind of thought that it was L.A. because it was like the land, like it'd be like, oh, you see the landmark, you're like, you know,
I guess I got to rewatch it because I really don't remember.
maybe.
That's far from my favorite part of the movies.
Well, yeah, like I feel like 2 is like canonically the worst one.
No, I like 2 a lot.
That's fair, but like I feel like if you ask like 10 Jurassic Park fans off the street, they're gonna go 1, 3, 2 in the original
Maybe.
trilogy.
Honestly, I go 1, 2, 3
Fair.
in order, just like that. Boom, boom, boom.
I go 3, 3, 3.
You need to watch the other movies.
Probably.
Boom,
Anyway.
boom, boom, boom.
The guy who directed
Bang, 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 bang.
the guy who directed Jurassic Park 3 is the guy who directed Jumanji.
Interesting. Like the original Jumanji?
Yeah.
Okay.
Robin Williams.
I just wasn't sure if it was the video game Jumanji.
No. No. And then you've seen Zathura, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good movie.
The real
Favreau.
Jumanji sequel.
Jon Favreau.
Oh, God.
You alright there, bud?
Yeah. Hey, that's the Star Wars guy.
You okay?
And also Chef.
I don't remember there being a Star Wars character named You alright there, bud?
No, Jon Favreau is
It does sound like something George Lucas would name because he's a fucking idiot. But
You right there, bud?
Yeah.
Well, you know, George Lucas did come up with Darth Jar Jar.
He did not.
He did.
There's gonna be Darth Jar Jar?
No, there already has been.
When?
When he gave emergency powers to Palpatine.
They were gonna call him Darth Jar Jar?
The internet has called him Darth Jar Jar for decades. How
I
are
just
you
knew that he was
now-
going to be a Sith Lord, but I didn't know his name was going to be Darth Jar Jar. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'm not saying anything official whatsoever.
That's fair.
This is just a joke that the internet has held for years. How are you just now hearing this?
Yeah, it's a dumbass name. Don't fucking call him
Darth
that.
Jar Jar.
I'm gonna reverse that.
No.
We're gonna call him something else.
I only call him Darth Jar Jar. Anything else
I'm
would be
gonna
a lie.
I'm gonna call him.
Chick-fil-A Chicken Minis.
You're gonna call him Chick-fil-A Chicken Minis?
No, he's not good enough for that.
Chick-fil-A Chicken Minis.
Don't do that ever again.
Huh.
Don't do that ever again.
Mrs. Skywalker, you're saving my life.
Saw a clip from Clone Wars actually on TikTok either last night or this morning.
I might have also seen this clip because I saw a clip from Clone Wars as well. Does anybody want to kill me and blame themselves as a cold-blooded killer?
Yeah, that's the clip.
Yeah.
With Obi-Wan and his Mandalorian girlfriend.
Who I don't remember the name of
Yeah, she's not that important.
because I watched Clone Wars like once.
She's just not that important anyway.
Fair.
The only purpose she serves is to like
Eye candy?
more just to like present different sides to Obi-Wan.
Oh, sure. Hello there.
Hello there.
What do you want to see from a new Star Wars film, Ian? Because I know we're not doing the Skywalker saga anymore.
Thank God.
Right?
So one of two directions, one of which I think we've already discussed on here before, which is that of just like focusing on like the actual war aspect. And like a Solo-esque film, just better than Solo.
Yeah.
Just don't even involve Han Solo at all.
Or just do the train heist scene, because that's the only thing that mattered in that movie.
Sure, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, just have something.
Focus on a band of ruffians.
Have something that goes, you know.
Yeah, like a bounty hunter movie, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You don't need to write the characters well. You just need to have them.
I mean, I would like it if you write the characters well.
I mean, they weren't necessarily written well to begin with in A New Hope.
No, I wouldn't say that they were.
They're just kind of normal ass dudes.
They're just walking tropes.
Yeah, but when
it works for the simple story.
When you go further on and stuff like that, they become like themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Obi-Wan is a well-written character.
Yeah, you need like one well-written character to help the others complete their arcs and become well-written characters.
Sure.
But you don't necessarily need to have like 10 well-written characters at once.
But it would be nice if they could manage that.
It would be nice.
Especially considering the millions of dollars they can throw at writers to come up with something.
Just get Joss Whedon on it. He wrote Firefly. He could write a good Star Wars.
No, do not get Joss Whedon on it.
Why?
I'm not a big Joss Whedon guy.
He made Cabin in the Woods.
So. Anyways,
He's just not good at superhero films.
I don't remember what it was. Oh. I mean, maybe that it is literally just what put the bad taste in my mouth.
Probably.
Who's responsible for that atrocity that was the Green Lantern film?
Oh, I don't know. Let's find out, shall we?
Because they should be blacklisted from the superhero industry.
Ryan Reynolds?
Well, no, not Ryan Reynolds,
the
director. Well, yeah, Ryan Reynolds didn't do a fantastic job, but I just don't think he was a great choice for Hal Jordan to begin with. He looks like Hal Jordan, but that's as deep as that goes.
Is it not just called The Green Lantern?
I thought it was.
Green Lantern. Okay, I just have to search up Green Lantern then. 2011. Is directed by some guy named Martin Campbell.
Don't know the name.
See what else he's done. He directed
The Prodigy, or The Protege, I guess. Memory.
The Foreigner.
I feel like I've heard of The Foreigner. I don't actually know what it is.
Edge of Darkness is a good movie. Mel Gibson. He directed Casino Royale.
Oh.
One of the best films.
So just
The Legend of Zorro.
Oh, wow. I love that movie.
Vertical Limit. The Mask of Zorro. Goldeneye.
How did you do Green Lantern, guy?
Let me just run down the list of absolute classics. What in the fuck?
How did you do this?
He also directed some 70s pornos that I might have to see. One of them's called Sex Thief. I don't know exactly how that works.
At this point.
Yeah.
How did he go from Casino Royale? Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't stop yelling. How did you go from Casino Royale
In 3 years.
to Green Lantern?
In 3 years. Yeah.
Good night.
2008 to 2011 was a long time for him. Who directed The Green Hornet?
That was also not a good movie.
No. With poorly written characters. They somehow misused Christoph Waltz.
That's a rare thing.
Yeah.
I
don't want to blame him, but I feel like it's partially
Chris got me these One Piece cards.
Yeah.
I figured I may as well talk about them.
It also came out in 2011.
2011
was just a bad year for green movies.
superheroes.
No fucking way.
What?
The director of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
The Green Hornet?
Green Hornet.
Oh, no.
No way. Wow.
Anyways, so there's these Japanese like art cards for One Piece, right? And I got an SSR Perona, which is pretty cool.
Oh, he did this.
But so Christian, they all had these cards in the back that have like numbers on them.
Presumably, those are like code cards. No.
For something, yes. They have QR codes. It's entirely in Japanese, and my Japanese isn't good enough to be able to tell you what it is.
There are 3 5s and a 20.
Yeah. So I scanned one of the QR codes, and it tried to open WeChat. And I was like, well, I'm not putting that on my phone, so. I
Okay.
still don't know what these do. It's something on WeChat.
I don't think that they're like meant to be opened up here.
No. Not if they're linked to WeChat.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a
It's
strictly.
already a stretch that we use Line for some reason.
Yeah. No, but he also directed this movie that I recommend to people and stuff like that. It's a movie with rapper Mos Def and Jack Black called
Most
Be Kind.
2 words.
Be Kind, Rewind. Essentially, they run a video store and they get robbed of all of their videotapes. So what they do is
You know, I've heard of this movie actually. Yeah.
they make home movies
Right.
with the plots of those movies and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And you get to see rare Jack Black blackface.
Yes, I've heard of this film.
Yes,
I
but
don't
it's
know
good.
I don't know if you described it to me or if my
I might
coworker
have.
did, because he's also really big into like that kind of stuff.
I see. What's his name and social security number?
I can tell you his name. I don't know his social security.
I see. Very fair, very fair. But yeah.
I'm not going to tell you his name here.
Yeah, no. Not without his written consent.
That's correct.
Name and address withheld. Yes. Any closing thoughts or comments, concerns? All right.
I guess not.
Well, this has been another episode of the Unfunny Podcast. Be sure to rock out with your cock out.
42.
Level 42. Ooh.
Is that a reference to something?
How can it be that love played once too often? You never heard that song?
Nope.
That's a good song. I'll show it to you after the podcast. Yeah, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Please don't die.
That would be preferable.
We already have as few fans as it is, and we don't need any of you dropping like flies. So stay sunny, San Diego.
Unless you stay classy.
San Francisco.
People hurting, people crying. Practice what you preach.
You think Justin Timberlake's dick has like the hair?
The hair?
Yeah.